Hey everyone, I'm so excited here to chat with Niki Hall of Five9 CMO, of course, and such an exciting time for CX. And not just because the upcoming Five9 CX Summit in 2 weeks is happening in Barcelona. Nikki, how are you?
I'm doing well, Evan. Thanks for having me today.
Well, thanks for being here. Such an exciting time in our industry, and the CX space is just on fire, so much happening. And one thing I'm particularly excited about is an event that's global, happening just under 2 weeks in Barcelona, and it's one of my favorite times of the year. This annual get together. Tell us about some of the key trends and opportunities and themes for the CX Summit coming up in Barcelona.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah, so as you know, Evan, international is a huge growth opportunity for us, and we're seeing a lot of our customers um, globally. So we decided to hold our flagship event in Barcelona, and it's coming up, as you said, November 12th through the 14th, and can't wait. It's a combination of customers, prospects, partners, and VIPs like you, industry analysts, and others. And our theme for the event is the new CX, transformed by AI. I bet we can all argue, yes, AI is transforming everything, powered by Five9. And what we're really going to hit on is just these transformative stories and the impact that AI has had, how people are using a single platform to create insights and to drive meaningful connections and the best customer experience, and why you really need a trusted partner through this kind of transition. I mean, as you know, I don't know if you know this, Evan, but I've been getting up to speed a lot in AI. I've been watching a lot of different master classes with Ali Miller and other things. And, AI is increasing at a pace that we haven't seen since like electricity or, the internet, right? So it's super exciting to just have this conversation and how it's going to impact CX with all these customers, partners, and industry analysts and influencers like you.
Well, it's an exciting time. I can't wait for an update because your Gen AI studio has been out in the marketplace for some time. You're seeing real
Mhm.
implementations, real tractions with customers. It's been called a game changer for contact centers, and it's all about empowering agents, delivering these personalized customer experiences that we're all looking forward to. But what are you hearing on the front lines of real world deployment with AI?
Yeah, same type of thing, right? It's customers are some of them have mastered it and some of
Mhm.
them are still in the infancy and they're trying to figure it out. And they're trying to figure out how do we use this AI to handle the mundane and use the human to handle the meaningful. So like AI for mundane, humans for meaningful like work. And it definitely is a blend of both. Um, some are still, like I said, just at the infancy and they're trying to figure it out and they're seeing all the efficiency gains and they're looking to people like us, and we look to how others have done it, right? So we can all learn from one another. And that's what we'll be discussing a lot at CX Summit.
Oh, I can't wait. And one thing you and the team have talked a lot about this year is joy as a CX strategy. And you
Mm-hmm.
typically don't think about joyful feelings when you're dealing with customer service and customer support, but you really are trying to infuse joy into customer interactions. And how's it going?
Well, I mean, why do we have to have a frustrating experience? I mean, everyone knows, like, usually you call in a customer service and support because you need something, whether or not you need to make a change to a flight and it's like time sensitive, right? And it doesn't have to be frustrating. It could be if you have the right technology and the technology knows me, and no matter what channel, whether or not it's, an AI agent, so chat, whether or not it's a human agent, you just want to be known and served. So that's why our mission is to bring joy to CX, because that's something we all strive for. And again, if you have the right technology and you break down the silos in an organization across marketing, e-commerce, sales, and service, you can provide this end-to-end joyful experience. And we do actually, we'll be highlighting some customers. They'll be sharing their stories on stage at Barcelona, and about how they've been able to bridge and not have those silos to deliver joy where it was
No, it's
once super
fantastic.
frustrating. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love your events because they're very educational. There's tons of really insightful content for industry insiders and CX practitioners. Um, and it sounds like there'll be a lot of real world use cases and success stories that you can
Hmm.
kind of take away and implement. maybe describe some of the content and the sessions and the education and the information networking that's going to take place in Barcelona in just under 2 weeks.
Yeah. So day one will be general session, and we're going to be streaming that live. And I think towards the end of this, we'll tell people how you can join to see the day one live. We have Mike Birkland, our CEO and chairman of the board. He's going to be talking about kind of our vision. We have Jonathan Rosenberg and Callan, who will be talking about technology and how we're using our technology to meet that vision. And then we have a bunch of customers sharing their stories. I'm a big believer in having an event where the customers do the speaking and we can all learn from one another. So some of the notable speakers, I should mention, the MC is Miss Joanna Coles. So Joanna
Mm.
Coles was right. She was the former editor in chief of Cosmopolitan magazine, Marie Claire. She's now on Daily Beast, and she's fabulous. So she'll be emceeing the event and doing a lot of the interviews. We have Alaska Airlines, the managing director, Lori Bradshaw. She's amazing. BT Global Sales, the Ivy Collection. The Ivy Collection is an amazing story because they have different brands across their umbrella portfolio, and they were able to break down the silos so people are known whether or not you go into one restaurant chain or the Ivy or Annabelle's, which is like this really exclusive club. They've just solved it. So you have to tune in to learn about that. We have NASDAQ. We have Max Homa, our PGA Tour Pro and Ambassador, ServiceNow, True Religion, Wyndham Hotels, Sony, just the list goes on. So super exciting.
Yeah, we tend to think of this as this innovation of AI and CX as a US story, but it really is a global phenomenon. And many of your customers, some of the largest and fastest growing brands in the
Mm-hmm.
world, are outside of the US in
Mm-hmm.
markets from Europe to India to Asia beyond. Maybe talk about the global nature of the event and all the innovation that's happening in Barcelona. You think of Barcelona, it's design and art and travel and commerce and e-commerce. There's just so much happening there. It must be really exciting place to hold an event like this.
It is. We were trying to figure out a place that first you always want like a great location, right? A
Mm,
destination where people want to go to. And we talked to some of our customers and prospects, and they said, absolutely, we'll go to Barcelona. And then then a place where we can get some of those global brands, like I was mentioning,
mm.
Sony, and others. Like, how do we get them on stage to share their story? So I can't give away too much, but just do know we're going to be going deep into customer experience, how AI is transforming customer experience, an intelligent platform, why you need a trusted partner to navigate through this. Because you can have all the tech in the world, but if you don't have a partner there who's going to help you every step of the way to make the experience great, then why do it, right? And so that's kind of the theme. So AI, really big on AI, CX, um, intelligent platform, etc. So it'll be good. People have to tune in.
People will have to tune in. It's not too late to
Yes.
be there in person. And
No.
flights are pretty cheap these days, actually. So it's a good time to visit. And what's next? What is your, sort of at a high level, your vision at the helm of Five9's marketing efforts? Where do you see CX headed and Five9's role therein, over the next year?
Yeah, well, it's the continued disruption of AI and how
Mm,
it's disrupting the CX space. Um, I don't think we're going to get beyond that in the next year, right? I mean, I think everyone's going to be continuing to like, how do you keep up? I mean, at the pace of innovation, if you take Moore's law, where
mm.
computing power was going to change double every 2 years, they, according to all these master classes and a lot of what I've been reading and watching, AI is transforming at 4 times that pace. So when we're just getting started with AI, we have to pretend, oh my gosh, I better start because the thing I'm working with right now is probably going to be outdated by tomorrow, right? So you have to just be on top of these trends. So from a marketing perspective, just continuing to um, bring customer voice of how they're using AI and CX, how they're transforming their game. I'm doing a lot of, the 7. I'm big on a day in a life. So really getting
Mm.
with our customers to understand how are they using our tech. So Alaska Airlines, for example, I did a day in life with them, and they were using the Five9 technology to solve customers' problems. So It was central reservations, it was customer care, and central baggage services. So those were the three groups using Five9, and working with them to see how they're actually using it. Are they using AI? How can I help them be a trusted advisor to them, saying, "Oh, did you think about this? Oh, with their new knowledge AI, you could do X, Y, and Z." So just showing them different things they could do. So I'll continue to do that. And just helping to raise awareness of why CX is so important and how AI is game changing in delivering the best CX. As a marketer, I know it's much more costly, um, time consuming to attract a new customer. And once you have that customer, you need to give them that right experience, and you just need the right technology to do it. And we're going to be talking all about that at Barcelona. But so I look forward to raising those stories in the coming year and helping to drive kind of thought leadership in the industry.
Well, it's a fantastic mission. Well done. Can't wait to see you again and the entire Five9 team and partners and beyond in Barcelona. Thanks everyone for watching, listening. The link
Actually,
to
can I say,
register. Oh,
yeah,
please.
yeah, that's what I was going to say, how people can register. um, if you go to five9.com/about events to register. And for this audience, for Evan's audience, there's a special offer of 50% off. So anyone who registers and uses the
Woohoo!
code, I know, uses Evan's code KIRSTEL50 will receive a discount of 50% off, which is a savings of $500. And those unable to attend in person will have a free live streaming of the keynotes, and they can just get that link on Five9 social channels. So thank you very much, Evan.
Thank you. And I buried the lead, but thanks for pointing that out. I'll include the link and the code in the posts wherever you're watching this: YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, etc. And thanks for watching and sharing and listening. Take care, Niki. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Evan. Thanks.